Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera guys. What's up and apa hal korang? Okay guys, seperti biasa kita kembali lagi dalam Horizon Zero Dawn. And seperti yang korang lihat, aku ada baju baru tu. Itu nak bagi tahu. And sebelum aku nak teruskan mission aku, ya, Deep Secret of the Earth, Go to the Sunfall. Sebelum tu aku nak override ni dulu. Si tall neck ni, aku nak open map lagi. Okay. Seperti yang korang lihat kat bawah, banyak gila musuh, bye. Banyak gila binatang. Sana ada, sana ada, sana tu ada. Jadi lepas aku turun ni, aku terus lari ke tujuan aku tu. Mana tujuan aku? Sana kot. Okay, ready? Apa nak jadi, jadilah. Let's go. Okey, dengan pantas, jom kita melarikan diri. Tak ada apa-apa Oh, ada. Okey, nak sampai tu. Di dekat nama aku punya mission ni, Deep Secret of the Earth. Aku nak pergi masuk ke dalam perut bumi lagi ke? Bukan perut bumi lah, kiranya macam base bawah tanah diorang. Jadi aku nak tengok apa lagi rahsia yang tertanam di situ. Tak jauh lagi perjalanan aku. Ambil dulu. Baik, lepas. Okay, nyawa kita full. Jom.
Sunfall.
Oh, Silent is back.
The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Karja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Forbidden
Thanks
West?
for the history lesson.
Oh.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay, seperti yang korang dengar tadi, dia ada cakap Forbidden West tau. Lepas tu aku teringat lah yang beberapa hari lepas ke semalam, beberapa hari lepas lah, yang Horizon Forbidden West dah keluarkan dia punya gameplay viewer. Bukan viewer apa, dia tunjuk lah dia punya gameplay sikit. Tengok, oh memang menggiurkan lah. Jadi aku akan cuba habiskan game ni cepat sebelum Horizon Forbidden West keluar lah. Tidak, tak jenuh aku nak buat. Aku nak buat tu. Aku nak main game tu dan aku nak buat video pasal game tu. Dan ada kat game baru yang baru-baru keluar, jadi aku nak beli, tapi ni tak habis lagi kan. Dan aku nak tu. Oh, ada kat sini. Aku tak nak lah terlalu banyak kadang game ni, kadang game tu, tukar-tukar. Aku nak fokus pada satu game, habis baru aku tukar game lain. Oh, apa ni? Macam Colosseum je.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Karja.
Oh, kena gasak orang. Biar dia.
Lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring.
Hai, jangan pandang rendah kepada Aloy.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What?
What are you talking about?
Bukan
Did I
sepatutnya
crash the network or not?
networknya crash ke? Aku dah robohkan tolnek tu kot. Oh,
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy.
sukses.
I'll
Okay.
check back with you in a moment. In the
Okay.
meantime, secure.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Siapa diorang ni semua ni? Apa diorang buat kat sini? Ni berlainan race ni. Nora pun ada.
having a listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Very well.
Okay, tengok apa story dia kali ni.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think?
Siapa pula ini? Vanasha.
Hair.
Full blaze. Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to chat, little huntress.
assassinate
The green tent down in Shadowside.
but he refused
I'll be
to
waiting.
surrender when
Oh.
Kind of busy.
fled, and in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still time to save him.
do the will of the sun.
Okay.
The way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun
Go to
ring
the
from on
grand
high.
balcony.
For the Kestrels.
Oh, perempuan tadi tu side quest
They want us
je.
to
Okay.
see this,
Ya, aku terus
boy.
buat aku punya ni.
It makes
The
quite an
balustrade.
impression.
Mana? Sini.
It's a short drop from there.
Oh. What? Mana ni? Oh, okay. Let's go. Ya. Oh. Sudah. Sudah. Ini pun boleh lah. Janji tak mati. Oh. Aku nak turun.
The other side of the tower. A weak spot in the wall.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. No.
Oh.
It's very important that you hear what I'm about to say.
Apa dia?
I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused.
Focus.
No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Okay. Dia tanya aku dah bersedia ke, dah siapkan aku punya barang-barang semua. Aku dah settlekan. Okay, jom kita. Ya, okay.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And
Voila.
voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Oh, pintu ni lagi. Nampaknya kita akan tahu rahsia lagi, guys. Rahsia yang terkubur.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Oh.
Malfunction.
What?
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this tour!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Ooh.
Emergency venting authorized.
Oh, boleh buka paksa. Oh.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Oh.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Okay.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
Oh, kat sini ke?
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called.
Hello, sempat nak dengar apa si Silent cakap. Okay. Ni apa? Soundproofing. Abaikan dia.
Proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Okay, dia suruh aku masuk ke sini. Code explore the project Zero Dawn facility. Okay.
What was this place?
Apa
A
tempat ni?
holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Okay.
I am General Harris.
Aku tak sabar nak tahu apa itu Zero Dawn.
Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. The Zero Dawn is a top secret super weapons program. The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague. If
Pharaoh Plague
Operation
sian
Enduring
dia
Victory can hold off the robots long
jadi
enough.
wabak pula
The
nama
reason
dia.
I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program. And it will not save us.
What?
Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it. Hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Okay. Jadi itu yang berlaku. Tapi kita masih ada teka-teki lagi. Jadi jom kita teruskan.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was.
Somehow Elizabeth saved us.
Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Okay.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Kill the Shadow
Let
Kaja.
nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Mana punya jalan dah aku masuk ni? Oh. Oh. Ada jalan tikus.
Leaping Lance Horse!
Anjay betul lah. Oh, aku tak boleh pakai aku punya ni dalam ni.
Don't mind me.
No one disappears without a trace.
Oh, sorry. Ah. Ambil tu. Ambil kau. Nice. Nice.
We're too close to let tribal privilege stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Okay, jom. Apa? Enter the viewing room.
CDO2 data intact. Initiating playback.
Okay, ada lagi.
Elizabeth Sobek.
Banyak misteri yang
You've
terjawab
heard
di
the
sini.
bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we
What?
could build
Okay.
a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia.
Gaia.
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose.
Apollo.
Now these aren't AIs, but make no
Poseidon.
mistake. Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working
aku
on,
nampak
fit
headers bawah
together.
sekali. Apa tu?
How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries.
Oh, robot-robot
From
ni
detoxifying the Earth's ravaged
bukan
atmosphere
Pharaoh
and
robot yang
poisoned
buat.
seas,
Okay, faham.
to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is
Tu yang
within
penting,
our grasp
mistake tu.
if we work tirelessly and stop at
0
nothing to
300
achieve
years.
it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Okay.
The whole Earth
destroyed.
Go to
But then-
processing.
Remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this.
For life. For us.
Why Hades then?
Hades
If
ada
it
kat
was part
situ.
of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me?
Betul.
And
Jom.
Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Maybe. Jom. Ni apa?
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. They just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTR.
Benda ni aku akan dengar nanti lah guys.
Better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine.
Oh, what this?
It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Okay, jom kita teruskan mission kita. Stock up. Jom.
Intruder! Get her!
All right.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Mana cik tu orang ada senjata macam tu. Ambil. Ambil. Ambil kau, ambil kau. Okay.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just be my focus.
Oh, nak level. Load dulu. Okay, apa aku nak kena buat ni? Restore power to the door. Okay. Ni apa? Banyak pula aku dah pernah dengar ni.
Black hats at Mockingbird back in the day. I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is.
Here we go.
Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature.
Please.
Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse.
Ah, tak dengar. Okay, ni apa? Kiri atas, kiri bawah, kanan. Kiri atas, kiri. Kiri atas, kiri, bawah, kanan. Bawah, kanan.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Sebelah ni? kita sudah. Suruh aku pergi. Dah boleh buka belum? Ada tangga. Pick up.
Found one.
Oh.
Looks intact.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Kita masukkan ni.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Jadi ni atas kiri, bawah kanan atas, betul tak? Bawah kanan atas, betul. Kanan. Nothing happen. Atas, kiri, bawah, kanan, atas. Ada satu yang tak kena ni. Okay, aku faham. Nampak tulisan ni. Faru terbalik rupanya. Dia nak main-mainkan aku rupanya. Okay, jadi kalau atas, ini kiranya di bawah. Pusing. Kiri, betul tak? Pusing jadi kiri kan? Dia kot cuba dulu. Jadi atas, jadi kanan, jadi bawah. Ada betul ke? Tak betul juga. Ini belah sini kot. Ada betul ke? Okay.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Enter the Cradle Project. Let's go. Mana jalan? Tunjuk aku sang. Di manakah dia? Sini kah? Oh, sudah ni pintu tadi. Open the door. Oh.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Okay, the Eclipse. Okay. Settle satu.
Gotcha.
Betul. Saya ada dengar tak ada? Okay. Oh not. Ada lagi. Aku tak rasa gunakan teknik pengebom. Ini senang. Bingung. Mana lagi? Nanti bingung. Bos ni tak mati sikit. Sekali. Die.
It's clear. For a moment anyway.
But get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Ya, banyak barang ni. Okay. Baikkan. Tu cari Gaia. Find the internet lobby office.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some...
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Okay. Apa pula lagi pengaturan yang kau akan dapat kat sini? Ada apa-apa tak yang aku boleh tahu? Apa itu? Tak boleh pun? Biarkan. Tak ada orang lagi. Mana tiada.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office.
Oh, dah sampai ke office dia.
Sealed off. There's got to be a way in. More eclipse.
Eclipse lagi. Tak ada masalah lah eclipse tu. Ciwa. Okay. Mana? Oh, ni dia. Okay. Kita dah tanda dia orang. Kita cari tempat yang sesuai untuk kita mulakan serangan. Okay, ini macam tempat yang sesuai je, bukan? Ke masih ada tempat yang lagi sesuai? Mau kena turun-turun juga ke? Turun lah.
Welcome to Apollo, the
Apollo.
collective memory
Ya,
of the
Apollo pula.
human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay, yang ni Apollo. Ni apa? Okay. Aku dah terlalu banyak berapa lama lah video ni. Sebab kat sini banyak. Okay, saya tekan satu ni. Tak nampak ah. Hi.
Along once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely.
Hey, this protocol.
Aaron Harris. Welcome to Haiti.
Oh, ni Hades.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Kita tak tahu apa itu Hades, apa pasal Hades ni.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial.
Banyak sangat information.
The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable.
Aku nampak dia beringer kat sebelah ke apa? Oh, sudah. Kita kena lawan dia beringer depan ni. Jom. Jauh sangat tak boleh Tak apa.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain.
Nice.
Was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Di sini kah office dia?
Looks like it
We
used to hold
benefit from
something.
antilopinate morphologies,
component.
though campered forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Ni apa? Okay, betul. Lagi ke ni? Jaya. Januari 2066.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Wait. All you and you all apa? Pray to open the door. I'm in, guys. Jom kita. Oh, ada ni status.
Should have brought a cart.
Okay. Apa ni? Oh. Access.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry of the hatch inside Allmother. Open it.
Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why
are you created? Fahal. Oh.
Eclipse.
Eclipse datang lagi.
What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Okay, settle. Siapa ini?